Hey guys, welcome to episode 1 of season 3. If we could hit 3,000 likes for episodes, an insanely stupid goal because we hit like 1,000 likes per normal video. But go on then, 3,000 likes for the start of season 3. Christ knows what it's going to be like when we get to the start of like season 7 in any given series. You guys will be able to tell from the title and from basically what's going on over here that, and from what we mentioned earlier on in season 2, you guys have designed my kits for season 3. The home kit was designed by Alfie Lester, who DM'd me on Instagram. I'll be doing the same kit suggestion thing next season as well, but obviously not yet. So hold your kit suggestions for now, but we will do this every season moving forward. So Alfie Lester designed the home kit, and I'll show you what it looks like in just a moment. And the away kit was designed by Rachel Nordoff, who said the inspiration for that the particular kit that you see in the colour scheme is because it's spooky season. And because of all of the scary things that have been happening with the game, with the loss of the mysterious spooky loss of footage or loss of gameplay save, and then the really scary change that EA made to the gameplay recently, I felt that that was pretty apt. So this is what the kits are going to look like for this season. In fact, let me move this slowly. So the home kit looks like that. In fact, Alfie's suggestion had the white stripe be blue and the blue background be white, and had it as the away kit. I've switched those two around, and that is now our home kit for this upcoming season here. Still in the championship, of course, and channeling that spooky season. Now, for fair warning, and we said this would happen, or might happen, they are different manufacturers. But for spooky season, as we're obviously coming up to Halloween now in real life, and as we'll be doing this third season over the days leading up to Halloween, basically, and like I say, the aforementioned scary things that have been happening with the game, that will be our away kit this year. Spooky season channeled in, and they do match as well in terms of the ziggy-zaggy nature of the design. So I felt that they went quite well. So that's what we're going to be using this year. And I'm actually in the way, I think. We have renamed the stadium as per a suggestion from Sockmas, a regular on stream and also in the comment section of videos. So the home stadium, and actually I've redesigned the stadium as well. As you can see now, we have orange seats for spooky season, still with a blue theme in other areas. I'm keeping the pitch as it is. I love the tartan pitch design that we went with last year, and I think we might keep that for the rest of the save, at least for the foreseeable future. And you may have briefly noticed it there as it popped up. We are now renamed Patreon Park in honour of those of you that continue to subscribe to the Patreon each month. Which is, of course, very much appreciated. But thank you to The Real Janice for joining the Patreon over the past couple of days. We will update the stadium once we get back to Premier League level, i.e. we will upgrade our stadium. Not all the way. We'll wait for European football for that. But we will upgrade our stadium from a nearly 20,000 seater, 19,787, to something else moving forward. Should we, or when we, whenever that may be, get promoted back to Premier League level. Of course, evidently spoilers for previous episode yesterday in the Championship playoff final. We lost to Reading, so we are still a Championship side for the foreseeable future. I could, perhaps, I don't know whether it would actually change the... Where is it? It's on here somewhere, isn't it? I don't know whether this would actually change the colour scheme. No, it's not going to do it in the way that I wanted. I was kind of hoping that where it's black or even where it's red, it would just go orange for this, but unfortunately you can't really customize this badge that well. So we'll leave it as is for now, and that badge will stay as is throughout the course of the entire save, probably. Right, there are 2 kits for the season upcoming for Season 3. Thank you for all of your suggestions and all of your entries, I guess, into the competition. Unfortunately, no physical prize other than I'm now using your kits in the save. Our manager rating is still 67 as we start this 3rd season. You can see briefly there that we have white shorts with this kit as you see it now. So, what do the board want from us this year? You saw my budget there. High emphasis on youth development. Sign at least 3 young players younger than 20 years of age with potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. That's certainly doable. There's been a suggestion, forgive me, I forget who it was from, that mentioned about trying to, because people in Chile at the minute, I believe, I'm led to believe, are really gravitating towards Ben Brereton Diaz, who's obviously just recently declared for Chile, is available for the national side, and has been scoring and assisting goals in the World Cup qualifiers as well. So they're really warming to him, and it'd be great if we could bring supposedly a new Chilean youngster to the club. So I will look to scout in Chile. But what sort of position for? Let me know. Brand exposure-wise, same 1 at the top with a streak of 7 home games without defeat. Hopefully we could do that this year. Now the other one is sign 2 players from Asia. My Asian footballer knowledge is not that good. So, especially when it comes to players that aren't necessarily at the very top. Obviously, we're only a championship side, and we'd be looking for kind of mid-level players from Asia. Do you have any suggestions? Perhaps hold off until you see what positions we're looking for, and then perhaps we could look to sign some Asian players. I presume that would be Japanese, Chinese, perhaps even Indian or Pakistani. That, you know, basically the Asian continent from the qualifiers, so to speak. I don't know what the game classes as Asia and doesn't class as Asia, because EA. Financially, sell 2 players and sign 2 crucial players to replace them. Now that is possible, but I don't know who I'd look to sell at this moment in time. We have a strong squad, and I don't know as I'm really looking to sell any crucial first team players to replace them with crucial first team players. Nor are there really any fringe players I'd want to move on or replace with crucial players in their place, because that would then upset the side morale-wise. So that's one to put a pin in for now. Finish the season without any unspent transfer budget is definitely something we can do, though. Make £6.9 million profit from youth player sales. That's certainly doable as well. Last year, they wanted top 2 automatic promotion. We failed. This year, they want the league title and nothing else. Yikes. And again, round of 16 stage of the FA Cup, which I will certainly try to do this year, if we're definitely not looking like we're going to be challenging for the league title. Of course, no continental success expected. We have £37.47 million available in the budget. We'll probably up that to about 40-odd million pounds, because at championship level, we're not going to be looking at massive wages. So, in the pre-season tournament, Espanyol, Hertha Berlin and Cagliari, as well as on the other side of that is about £6 million, I think, available from this Hoffenheim, Lille, Newcastle and Frankfurt. But of course, our starting lineup is probably a mid-table Premier League side, a lower mid-table Premier League side, and I'm not looking, unless we have bids come in, to move anyone on. Grogan, I would like to move on, so I'm definitely looking for a centre-back. Now, are there any Asian centre-backs that you think would be decent and realistic with the nature of where we are as a squad? Obviously, we're going to be challenging at the very top, so we could sign someone that is of the same sort of rating as Amadou, perhaps. Amadou to Kakache. I probably wouldn't look to sign someone that's 80 and over. We'd probably wait till Premier League for that. But 79 and under, I think, is definitely doable as a promotion-chasing championship side that should get promotion this year. We hope. And as a replacement for Grogan, who I'm going to look to move on. Outside of that for now, obviously, Billy Gilmore's going to go back to Chelsea. Let me know if you want me to reloan him if he's willing to come, or look for a signed replacement. And Liam Delap, let me know if I should perhaps reloan him or look for a signed replacement, or even another loan perhaps at striker. We obviously have a number of youngsters that we're looking to move on, and hopefully they will do so in the course of this opening transfer window. What I will do now, and quickly cut away from you, is actually go and adjust everybody's development schedule, or development plans. So as soon as I advance the day, we'll lose Billy Gilmore and Liam Delap. And with regards to contracts, I'm probably just going to release all of the youth players that have a year left if they don't get moves in this opening summer transfer window. So let me advance the day, just so we know exactly where we're stood with players that are at the club and players that aren't at the club, i.e. players like Liam Delap and Billy Gilmore leaving us on loan. Morelli's position changes actually come through, and obviously other players that had previous transfers go through as well. Right, so Morelli is being changed from a right back to a CDM. Doesn't actually get that much of a boost, frustratingly, but I'll try and get his overall up. We'll go deep line playmaker, because that's going to continue to improve his tackling and also improve his passing and his dribbling, which suits me for that role. Right, I will now go through quickly and change everyone's development plans, and then we shall try... Well, look at that boost to the transfer budget as well. That's tasty. Right, then we will work our way through pre-season, play the first league game, which is at home against Coventry, and then you guys will come into your own, hopefully, and we may see some developments in the transfer window. I'm not looking actively to sell my higher rated players. I think anyone that's 80 rated or higher, we have to be open to sell if someone comes in for them because of the nature of our failed promotion campaign last year. So maybe hold off on your transfer suggestions until the end of the episode, because we may be looking to sell multiple players, or not looking, may have to replace multiple players, as well as in positions that we might not necessarily have thought we might look to buy in, potentially for Asian signings, etc. So, let me go and do development plans. Transfer budget increase, thank you. A loan bid for Harvey Gilbert. Now, I'm going to hold off on loaning him out for now because of the potential of bringing in another striker. And if we don't bring in another striker, then Gilbert is going to be the man that we're going to look to fill that role. Now, I need to throw another centre mid in there. And, of course, Gash is back. Lasse Gash is back from his loan spell. Potentially, he could fill in at right back if we do lose Devin Wrench. And that might be an already adequate defensive replacement there. So many options, so many options. Right, moving forwards, I shall cut now, do a bit of admin, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Please do hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any more as well. Welcome back. You join me on the day of the first friendly, and we've had a bid for Grogan from Antwerp of £1.9 million. Now, he is on 25 grand a week, which is going to be problematic. It's probably the best way to phrase it. Problematic in trying to get him out of the door. A 2-0 defeat to Hertha Berlin. It's to be expected. They're a top half Bundesliga team. Not to worry. There's plenty of time left between now and, well, the end of the save for us to certainly be able to overcome challenges like that. All of the pre-season friendlies all had sides of about the same caliber. Oh, we sold! Antwerp paying the big boy bucks for the... Oh, that does surprise me. Antwerp paying the big boy bucks in the wages. Okay, well, Lorenz then finds his way onto the bench. At the minute, I'm looking to loan out Stevenson still. He still has the potential to be special tag. And Planas has better positioning. Significantly better positioning. I'm not sure if I'm in the way, actually. I am. Positioning for Stevenson, 60. Positioning for Planas, 70. That's a big part of the game. A big part. And the fact that Stevenson is only 6 foot still has me slightly questioning about his long-term capability. Although, obviously, if his stats shoot up, then hopefully that will make up for his lack of height. Cagliari, a win, in fact. Riley McGree with the goal. Right. Oh, a Morelli loan offer. That's good. I've got loads of people on the loan list now. A number... It's a loan to buy. Delegate. Just a loan, please. A number of other players, young players, are either listed for transfer or for sale. I've adjusted... Loan Morelli agreement. Good. Sign, please, Domenico. I've done all the transfer business. We've also done all of the... as in, like, listing people. Oh, a 2-0 win against Espanyol. Let's go. We've also done all of the development plan updating as well. That should be us through to the semi-finals of that competition. And indeed it is. We come up against Hoffenheim. Well, that one certainly is going to be a defeat, isn't it? I don't think we'll be beating Hoffenheim anytime soon in this save. Let's see. Who just made that transfer there? Was it to Real Madrid? That's Villarreal. Lucas Torreira's gone to Villarreal. Okay, well, those... dealing things are blank. Are they filled now? No, they're still blank. All right, great. Never mind. Morelli has gone to Braga. Good news. Right, let's sim this semi-final and lose it probably. Oh, but only narrowly thanks to a very late 88th minute winner for Hoffenheim. Admittedly, we only equalised in the 80th, but that's fair enough. Our pre-season tournament was very difficult, and we are now out of it. Lille will face Hoffenheim in the final, but we will take all of that money, pop it with all of the other money we've raised so far, and have about 50 million to spend. Manager rating is on the up, which is good news. Now can I see what the deals are? Okay, so Doku to Lille, 70.5 million. Donyell Marlon to Manchester United. And Nunez to Aston Villa are the three biggest deals so far in this window. Plenty of time left in the window for a lot to happen, both for us and for everybody else. Right, let's get ourselves to that Coventry game. We'll play that Coventry game, and that will probably be us for now. And of course, if there's anything transfer-wise to bring you in the meantime, then you'll hear about it. Right, a bid for Kakache from Ajax. Now, obviously, we have to consider this. Valued at 21 million, they've offered me 9.5 plus Lago, a 78 rated left back. They are offering me a player that is in that same position. In fact, I can view exchange player, can't I? There you go. It's a 26 rated left back. I mean, he looks decent. If I can maybe up the fee a little bit, we automatically get a replacement player and a little bit of money. He's valued at 13, so they've offered me basically 22.5. They've offered me 22.5, so let me try and negotiate. I'm actually open to that because of the nature of the player that would come the other way. If they'll give me... I mean, I can't be too bullish. Okay, I mean, I love Kakache. He's been great. But it's Ajax. Like I say, we failed to get promoted. It's Ajax. And we get a relatively decent player in return in Iago or Largo. It'd be Iago, won't it? Because if it was a capital L, it'd be a capital L. Right. Let's see if we can't negotiate your contract terms, sir. You're more than welcome to importance. You would be my starting left back. He's only 26 as well. It's not like they're trying to just fob off some random... Oh, I should probably have given him Crucial. I should have given him Crucial for the board objective. Moron, Ches. 3 years is fine. Right, okay. I must remember that moving forward. Yeah. I mean, I'll try and remove some of the other stuff. Sure. Welcome in, my friend. Kakache is out. Well, provided Kakache agrees terms with Ajax, which you imagine he will, that's Kakache out and Iago in at left back. That's not too bad. If we can replicate that sort of thing moving forward when potentially losing some of our first team players, that might be a great way of obviously not purposefully trying to lose some of our best players, but minimalising the blow of losing our best players if we can get some half-decent players in return that could then either be utilised or sold on in the next window to, fingers crossed, get ourselves some extra finances to then be able to fully replace the man that's outgoing. Kakache wasn't a player I was thinking about selling, actually. Trabzonspor have bid for Lucero. I would like to delegate that to just a year's loan, thank you. No permanent move for him. I really have high hopes for him by the time we get him into... There you go, Kakache sold. Kakache sold. £9 million added to the transfer budget. For some reason it's drafted in Woods there, which is ludicrous. Don't know why it does that. Like, we literally have a left back in the squad. Why are you not using the left back? Never mind. Iago is in, and he's 79 rated. He's gone up, even in the meantime of us getting that transfer deal done. Superb. Iago. That's a like-for-like change, and we've made some money. I mean, that's a win. I liked Kakache, but that's a win. Right, I'm going to go and adjust his development plan, and then I will see you in the game against Coventry. Coventry line up as follows. Simon Moore in goal. They've got Tyler Walker in their attack alongside Gyökeres, who scored a goal against us last time we played Coventry. Or scored a goal against us last time we played against him. I can't remember if it was actually for Coventry or for someone else, actually. But 5 at the back for them. Martin on the left. Luke Hyam with the captain's arm and a very capable central defender. We are, as you would expect us to be, minus, obviously, Kakachi for new signing. Iago at left back. He unfortunately has peaked at 26 years of age and 79 rated. But a 79 rated left back with a little bit of pace is certainly going to be good enough for us until we at least reach the mid-table level Premier League side of our game. And Iago immediately involved defensively and immediately putting in some good work. Our first game in our new home kit, thanks to Alfie. And we're away. And we might be properly in. Riley McGree. 1-0 Chesnoid FC. Welcome back to the Championship. Welcome back to a potentially title-winning campaign. That'll do, won't it? Sheaf. Forward into O'Hare. Oh, lovely ball driven out wide to Martin. And they're in. And Carr makes a good save. We just managed to scramble that away. Tyrese Campbell wins the header but can't find a teammate. Gyökeres to Walker, back to Gyökeres again. Delayed the shot. Callum O'Hare out to Hamer. Iago out to get there, and Iago intercepts. Well, brilliant start for our new left-back, to be honest. Couldn't have asked for more. And catching Coventry on the counter-attack again. They are open here. No, I was trying to find the man at the back post. I can't believe it. Tyrese Campbell to Lewis Ferguson. Oh, wasted the opportunity. Absolutely wasted it. Lewis Ferguson. Julian Alvarez round the outside. Can we find a man in the middle this time? No, Martin blocks. That's my fault. I got so convinced in my mind I was going to try and find the man at the back post that actually it opened up for a potential shot with Brendan Aronson that I should have taken, and I didn't. That should be 2. That's my own fault. Iago battling hard, battling very hard, and doing particularly well. I have kind of drawn him well out of position now, but Aronson has tracked back, and he's putting in the effort. Hello, Iago's back in position. Admittedly, they have then avoided him. And Sheaf on the edge of the box. Bit of fancy footwork. Carr with a fingertip save. Thank you, Zachary. Corner to come in from Hamer on the far side. Our 1-0 lead. Not safe. Can I get to that first? I'm trying to sprint with it. Sprint to it with Lewis Ferguson. We've won the header, but Tyrese Campbell's not going to get there. Lovely ball into Tyler Walker. Former Leeds man. Back to Hamer and Sheaf. He may even be on loan from Leeds, to be fair. There's a man free on this far side. Martin into the middle. Zachary Carr comes to claim. Half an hour in. We still lead by a goal to 0. Wrench. Looking down the line. Alvarez can't get the better of Martin, unfortunately. Back inside to Rose. Forward there to Martin. Gyökeres intercepted by Amadou. Really nicely done. Quickly with McGree round the corner to Tyrese Campbell. Can't get it down the line, though. I've barely had any possession in this game. 37%. I didn't realise quite how dominant Coventry were being with the ball at their feet. Speaking of ball at feet, Carr again saving with them. Coventry turning out to be quite a difficult opposition to play against here. That's a comfortable enough corner to deal with. Our 1-0 lead is looking more and more shaky by the moment. Iago nutmegged and turned, but forcing them backwards here. Dabo trying to push forward. If we can catch them on the counter and actually make the most of it this time, which I'd be determined to do after fluffing the last one, then that'd be lovely. Martin, they are pushing their fullbacks, Dabo and Martin, a long way forward. Come on, throw it to me, 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 throw it to me! Ooh, nearly! Martin. Oh no, this is good. This is good from there. Gyökeres is past me. Oh, he squeezed it home, Tyler Walker. It's 1-1. They have finally gotten their equaliser, and that has been coming. Oh, it's a lovely ball through. I mean, very nearly 2-1 Coventry at the end of this first half. They have been dominant. Dominant in possession and with chance creation. Oh, Now I get the chance to counter on them again, and the referee's going to blow his half-time whistle. Right, must improve. Must improve in the second half. That's for damn sure. I'll try and be a little bit less direct in my build-up. And rather evidently from those first half stats, we need to utilise possession a bit better. Slow things down. And just make sure that we keep the ball away from them, because they have been so dangerous so far in this game. Riley McGree spinning the man. I had runners there, but I didn't really feel confident enough to use any of them. That was meant to be a return pass to Riley McGree, who had made a good run. Hopefully Lewis Ferguson intercepts there, and we could be in instead with Tyrese Campbell. And then maybe Brendan Aronson turns the man. His left foot's not great, but he's drawn the save from Moore. We have the opportunity to maybe score from a corner. Whipped. Nowhere near where I actually aimed it. Oh, I nearly fell for Iago there. Amadou. No, I'm not going to play it out wide. Why would you back heel that? Please, no. Riley McGree. Looking for Tyrese Campbell. Lay that for Riley McGree again. And it's well blocked. Starting the second half on the front foot, which is what we needed to do. We just need to find the goal. Into Gyökeres. Well intercepted by Amadou like that. They pressed quite hard there and caught me off guard, but we've gotten away with it. And Aronson's going to look to get in behind here, and I do have plenty of men forward in support. The question is, can I find any of them? The answer is yes. Ferguson, however, can't find the finish. I probably should have looked for another pass there, to be fair, but I got a little bit excited and a little bit carried away. Dabo. All of the chances are coming our way, though, at the beginning of this second half. I say at the beginning, we're now more than halfway through. In this second half. So now watch Coventry go and take the lead. Good save by Zach Carr, at least to keep them out for now. They're making changes. I'll do the same. Aronson for Ben Brereton Diaz. And I'll bring Lasagash on for McGree, but then drop him into there. Woods has peaked, by the way, at 19 years of age and 75 rated. He has peaked. So I would be open to selling him on and buying in a replacement. Another change for... Well, that's just the changes coming on for me now. Let's see if they make anything of this corner. Shipley on for Sheaf and Tavares on for Walker for them. And the deflection off Uwe Martin has sent it into the back of the net. It's gone down supposedly as an own goal, but I don't think the initial shot was off target there. Good angle for it from the replay. Oh, it wasn't off target. It absolutely shouldn't be an own goal. It should go down, even though it is a heavy deflection that definitely takes it past the goalkeeper. I think that should be... I think that's harsh on Uwe Martin. Because the initial shot was on target, that should go down as a goal for their Coventry man. Ah, that's frustrating, as I just made some changes to try and help us take the lead. Now, I'm trying to just equalise. And I tried to do a little bit too much with my left back there as well. Not going to be the brightest of starts to the second season at Championship level, it seems. Unless... Come on then, Tyrese. Actually accelerate, please, pal. He just would not accelerate there. O'Hare came from miles away. I tried to accelerate and Campbell went nowhere. Then O'Hare started grabbing at his shirt. And I definitely went nowhere. I feel a bit hard done by that. Out wide to Martson. I'm quite happy for him to cross. If he wants to go backwards, he's more than welcome to. Oh, that's worked really well. That's the third. We're going to lose on opening day in the Championship. Coventry deserve it. Counter-attack opportunity. Alexander Woods is off the bench for us. Looking to send Tyrese Campbell away. Pask is with me. And he deals with the pace of Tyrese Campbell. Pace is definitely nowhere near as... scenario defining as previous years. Oh, all the way through the middle. Comfortable for Carr, though, at least. But that's the final whistle. Pace could really make the difference in counter-attacks like that. And to be fair, I would have expected Tyrese Campbell, even on this game, to have accelerated away a little bit quicker than that, to be completely honest. But we had 5 chances. It's not like we didn't have the opportunity to score goals, but we just didn't take them well. Or well enough, at the very least. We do get a goal, but certainly got our bum holes handed to us there by Coventry, who were absolutely better on the day, and I can't deny them that. The third goal finished us off, but we competed well, but Coventry scored at a key time, which is exactly what they did. Gyökeres is dangerous. We'll have to have a look at ourselves and see what we can do better for the rest of the season. Thankfully, 45 games to go, so we don't need to worry about it too much. I'm not going to advance any further, though, because we want to make sure that we have ample time to scout anyone that you guys recommend. As of yet, though, no major interest in any of our higher-rated players other than the man that we've sold, Kakachi, to Ajax. Iago in at left-back, and we're solid enough. I certainly could do with improving myself, but that's been the case throughout the course of the whole save, hasn't it? So that's where we'll leave it for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. I mean, I say 3,000. Maybe. As many as possible. As many as possible. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please, all of the transfer suggestions in the comment section down below. I'll see you next time.